Okay, we've got the bulk of the chalcedony sawn away. I could have done more work on the saw, but this machine I'm getting ready to fire up's pretty darn quick. I did cut some slots in there, but I didn't pop it or anything. And typically, if you don't have any other way to do it, if you just take your saw and cut these slots and stick a screwdriver in there and twist it, most of that'll pop off. I did expose some what looks like very promising color in this. So right now what I'm going to do is fire up this hellaciously noisy grinding machine, and I'm not going to do little to no talking. You know, Greg will just zoom in and out on my hands, and you'll be able to see me shining the light through this chalcedony and just working my way down to where I can see. I've got a real nice clear layer here, so I can actually see the fire layer showing up. Well, here we go. Go ahead and leave that running, Greg. Okay, you noticed in the filming that I was pretty aggressive getting through this layer. There's still spots where you can see that backlight shining through it, but I've come down on the brown pretty good. I'll go ahead and clean a little bit more of this clear off of here. And then after that's done, I'll use this blade to just kind of grind things back and forth. You know, you did notice how quickly all that came off. You know, again, you can see through. You know, but you just have to be real careful that you don't go too deep, because when you do that, there goes your big stone anyway. You might get two little stones. So I'm going to fire it up again. Okay, it's looking kind of like it's maybe going to peter out here, but I can see nice bubbles under this side. I can see nice bubbles under this side. Somebody could, if they wanted to, go from this point with real coarse diamond burrs and such, but you know, I prefer to use this as much as possible because it removes material so fast. So I got some really nice little red bubbles showing here, so what I'll do now is start working this this end and see if I can expose some of those close. Again, it looks like I'm being really aggressive. The main reason I can get away with that is because of my backlight. You know, I couldn't stress that backlight more. I can see through the chalcedony even when it starts going orange and stuff. So I can see, like right now on this particular edge, you can see through all of that right there. So that basically the chances of that having fire in it is slim to non-existent. You know, I'll be careful dropping down into there, but it's looking pretty bleak. You know, where it looks good, I can see through most of that now, and if you can see through it, the best you're going to get is what's called ghost fire. I think what I'll do now is work this little edge here, because I'm seeing a nice red start up. Yeah, it's not looking so promising anymore. Probably take this over in the sun. You can see some layers there, but they're separated. There's spaces between the layers. You know, I'll go ahead and work on it some more, but it's not looking too promising anymore. I'll go ahead and work this in a little bit because there's snakeskin pattern down here and see if it shows any promise. Okay, what I just did there is I came down to the top of the snakeskin right here, and I barely skimmed the face a little bit, and after I smoke a cigarette, I'll come over here and I'll continue to skim down through here. A lot of times with the snakeskin pattern, if you keep working down through it, it's often you'll hit a bright layer. I'm not having so much confidence in this stone, but if you don't continue on for a while before you give up, you'll never know. My call right now is there's not a gem hiding in this. Just end up in a bucket with cobstones for sale.